Hello and welcome for this week's energy update. So today I'm going to be talking a little bit about what's going on in the stars, and then I will be pulling some cards. So today I'm going to be using these beautiful cards. These are Astrology Tarot. They're gorgeous. I'm going to be pulling an angel card. I've had these for years and I've only just started using them again. They're really beautiful images. We've got the Starseed Oracle. I'll pull one from here. So shiny, they're reflecting the light. Really nice. And I've also got some tarot cards. These are the good tarot. So these are really beautiful. Always really nice messages. Always really nice images as well. So the major thing going on in the sky this week is that it's really emotional. There's a lot of fiery emotion going on this week in relation to Leo. Leo is the lion. Leo roars. Leo wants to be seen and Leo wants to be heard. So the moon and Lilith are meeting in the sky in Leo Sunday, Monday, and they are going to station opposite Venus in Aquarius. So what does this mean for us? Well, Leo is fiery. Like I said, Leo wants to be seen and Leo wants to be heard. The moon is like the good girl and Lilith is like the bad girl, and they're side by side in Leo. So the moon may repress the emotions and then explode. Be the good girl. Don't be seen. Don't be heard. Hide away. Don't express your emotions. But of course, when we do that, we bottle them up and then they can explode. And then there's wild Lilith. She wants to be seen. She wants to be heard. She wants to roar. And she's quite happy. She's got a mane of hair and she's ready to go. So this push-pull is sat opposite Venus, the planet of desire. What does Venus want right now? Venus is in Aquarius. Venus wants everyone to like her. Venus wants to be accepted by her community. Venus doesn't want to be the odd one out. So this all sits like a push pull. So how do we move through this? Well, on Tuesday, the moon is going to move on, leaving just Lilith. So the deep repression emotions may move on, allowing Lilith to express herself, allowing you to express yourself. The naughty one is left behind in Leo. And this may feel like it's time to break free and step into your authenticity, express yourself, assert yourself, be seen, be heard. When we express ourselves, when we say what we want and ask for what we need, we are then not suppressing anything. There isn't any emotion, any anger that's waiting to bubble over. So this is a place of power, and this is a place where we can harness and charge forward with this emotional energy rather than stay stagnant and then explode. So it's about expressing yourself, taking your place as the eccentric of the community, if that's what you are. Remembering Venus, shine your light and find your tribe. You deserve to be authentic. You deserve to be seen. You deserve to be heard. You deserve to be living your purpose and stepping out of old programs, old beliefs, habits, behaviors that don't serve you anymore. And this little placement may really liberate you this week. So I highly recommend you make the most of it and start to speak up. Do it in baby steps if you have to. Start speaking your truth. Start accepting that maybe there's a place for you in the community that isn't exactly what you envisioned it to be and allows you to be authentic. So I'm going to pull an astrology card. I've got my chart here, so if there's anything that I've missed, these cards will now tell me. So the first card that's coming up is Saturn. Saturn is the planet of our life lesson. So this week, Saturn, when the moon moves on, it's going to station opposite Saturn. So Saturn, the lesson when Saturn is in Aquarius, as it is right now, is accepting that we may be different, accepting that people might not always like us, not squeezing ourselves into a round hole if we're a square peg. And there may be charged emotions around this. So Go with Lilith. Go with expressing yourself. If it's safe to do so, go with expressing yourself and allowing yourself to be seen and heard, and accepting that you may be different, and maybe that's okay. So a message from the angels today. What do the angels want us to know this week? I really love these cards. I can just read the message and it's always so relevant. So we got this one. Acceptance. Accepting our differences. Accepting our authentic selves. Accepting who we are. And accepting the people around us. So see yourself and others through the eyes of the angels, with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. So when you start accepting yourself the way you are and expressing yourself the way you are, accepting that people may not like it, but maybe they will, through their discomfort, get used to it and see the joy in it at a later time. Accepting ourselves, accepting everybody else with unconditional love. That's the best way to do things. When we are in acceptance, when we are in gratitude, when we are in love, life is going to flow in the way we want it to flow without us having to really do anything. Starseed Oracle card for you. I also have a passage from a book that I'm going to read right at the end here. It's by Rasha, called Oneness. It's an enormous book. I just opened a page randomly before I pressed record, and there's a message for us there too. So this is the Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So this card is telling me about the fire energy of Leo and accepting our fire, accepting anger as part of the picture of who we are. It's natural to feel angry. It's natural to express anger. It's best to put down boundaries and state our needs so that we don't repress and explode, but it is still part of who we are. So in the heart of conflict, soften to love. It's also a message that there's something else on the chart I'm to share with you. So back to Venus again being in Aquarius, it is actually trine Mars in Gemini, which is a positive aspect. So we are seeing how we can drive forward through communication. It may not be the time for moving forward because Mars is still retrograde until the 18th, so almost time to move forward. But seeing how we can move forward through communication, through meeting the people in our community and having conversations with them, discussing how we can move forward, stating how we all feel. That's a really good way to resolve the conflict, and it's at a positive aspect to both Lilith and to Venus. So that's a way that we can move through this in a way that serves everybody. So I'm going to pull 4 tarot cards for the week before I share this lovely passage from Oneness with you. One, two, three, 4. Okay, and what have we got? Which one came first? It's the King of Water. So the King of Water is a beautiful card. It's the card of Neptune. I'm just looking on my chart again for where Neptune is. I've lost him. There he is in Pisces. Of course, he's in Pisces. Okay, so this is a message that if you are working through things with your community, be loving and be gentle and be kind. Our emotions aren't just anger, but they're love as well, and compassion. Compassion is so powerful. It's also if there is someone in your community that you are having struggle with, appeal to their emotional nature, appeal to their loving nature. In conflict, it can be very easy to attack, but if we can remind people of their love and their heart, or even call in somebody within your community who could be a go-between. So this is if there is conflict. But whatever you are navigating this week, love. Love, love, love. Connect with people who are loving, compassionate, kind, and caring. Maybe this will remind you of somebody that you know. If so, it's about them. It's stepping into our intuition, it's stepping into our artistic nature, it's stepping into our higher self, our intuitive abilities too. And then we have the Eight of Air. So this is a message that we're not maybe seeing things clearly, and Neptune can have that influence actually, not letting us see things clearly. So maybe we are afraid of expressing ourselves, and that is what is holding us back rather than people around us. So be aware of the things within yourself. I did a reading with somebody today, and what came up time and time again was that we need to look at what's outside of ourselves and turn the gaze back within. Where is that within me? What needs healing within me? And that's how we break free of these things. So yeah, if you're seeing things that are triggering you on the outside and you feel like you need to defend yourself, have a look also at what is within you and needs healing. We've got the Queen of Air. Queen of Air is a lovely card. She is wise, she is calm, she's really funny, very witty. So again, if there's conflict, or if there's something you're moving through, have your wise, calm, cool head on. Take your time before replying to people. Really think things through. Again, this could be a mediator, somebody who you can trust who has these traits. So have a good look at her. Perhaps she's someone that you know. Wise old owl on her shoulder. So this week we are appealing to our loving, compassionate, kind, calm nature, and our wit, our humour, our sharp mind, our intellect, and our wisdom. And going through all of that, come the end of the week, the energy is the Ace of Earth. That is building something new. I love the image of this young stag. Would it be a book? Can you see one of his antlers is broken, like he's a bit battle worn. He's not starting this new beginning like fresh as a daisy, you know. He's been through it. He's got experience and he is ready to start again. He's starting something new, starting something afresh. And he's building it from the ground up. He's laying the foundations. He knows what he wants. Normally, Earth is related to business, home, money, physical, material things, food, drink, possessions, property. So it's that sort of energy of building something new that is going to serve you. So once we get through this Lilith energy, we're going to feel a bit battle worn perhaps, but we're going to be ready to step forward. We're going to feel like the ground is solid beneath our feet, that we're on very strong foundations. So this is Oneness by Rasha. It's a really beautiful book that I've still not managed to read all the way through, and I folded over a page. For the highest possible outcome of any potential life experience, it is necessary for you to be fully present. That means putting the full throttle of your energetic intent behind where you stand in any given moment, on any direction, or on any issue. Halfway does not count, not in the way you would wish it to. And in looking back upon your own approach to certain avenues that did not work out in the way you may have liked, it should be clear to you that energetically you are not truly present. Were you fully behind any given direction, it becomes an avenue of choice by definition and yields a result that would be of value to you. It cannot be otherwise. So commit ourselves, be fully present here now, not tomorrow, not next week, not even in the next half hour. Here, now. That is the point of power. That is where our attention and our energy needs to be. So I will share all of these images below where I share the video on my Facebook page. I really hope this reading is helpful for you. Comment below if it resonates and share with friends if you think it would help them. Sending you so much love. You are so powerful and we are really doing this. And I will connect with you again really soon.